What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another 2-Minute Tuesday. And first off, I want to apologize to you guys about not posting up a video last week for 2-Minute Tuesday. My wife and I, our newborn child, just decided to come early, 3 weeks early. So I was busy dealing with that and taking care of family business. So we're back on track. We're getting this 2-Minute Tuesday done. And in today's episode, we're going to be talking about my top 5 baits for power fishing in the springtime. Coming up. Alright guys, so for any of you who have been around bass fishing for a while, you now know of the technique of power fishing, or you've heard about power fishing before. And all power fishing is where you're throwing pretty much moving baits, you're constantly trolling, you're not slowing down and fishing a jig or anything like that. You're just throwing faster moving baits and you're just constantly trolling and covering a lot of water. Today we're going to be covering my top 5 power fishing baits for the springtime. So without further ado, we're going to get into this 2-Minute Tuesday. We're going to try to stick to 2 minutes the best we can. No promises, but here we go. Before I start, I want you guys to drop a comment down below and let me know what your favorite springtime power fishing bait is for the springtime. So my first bait on the list is a jerkbait. A jerkbait is a great way to cover water quickly and move around, especially in the springtime when fish are kind of lethargic. That jerkbait is definitely just a great overall springtime bait, and it's great for power fishing. Next bait I want to cover is the red-eye shad, like a lipless crankbait. Those things are killer in the springtime for fishing, and you can power fish with them. Like I said, these baits are all power fishing baits, so they're going to be constantly moving, searching for fish. So a lipless crankbait is a great way to go. Next one on the list is a swim bait. So I would throw like a 3/8 ounce Gamugatsu swim bait hook with like a sexy shad, and that is going to be a great bait. You know, if there's not too much wind on the water, then I would toss that bait to search around for these fish. You know, generally when it's windy, you want to throw like a spinnerbait or chatterbait. With the sexy shad, you can toss that, and when there's not a whole lot of wind going on, rip that through grass, and that's going to work great for covering water in the springtime as well. My next bait is a chatterbait. These are killer for the springtime. One of my favorite lures to fish of all time, a chatterbait. What I like about them is the fact that you can kind of switch up the trailers on them. You could do a paddle tail swim bait. You could do like a crawfish kind of style on the back. You could do a lot of different variations with these, switch up the colors and kind of see what's clicking for that day. And with the vibration in the water, just searching for fish and finding fish just works nicely. And my last one, you can't beat it, the good old spinnerbait. You know, double willow bladed spinnerbait. That's going to do the trick. That's going to search and find fish. It's a go-to. If you have ever, if you've bass fished, you've heard that a spinnerbait is like, one of the top lures you should have. So a spinnerbait, great idea for the springtime. So that pretty much wraps up the video. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you learned something from it. I hope that you take to the water and use these lures and see which one works for you. Like I said, drop a comment down below your favorite springtime power fishing bait that you would use. Like I said, these are all power fishing baits that you're basically going to be on the move, constantly trolling, trying to find fish. And especially in the springtime when there's not a lot of vegetation growing up, there's not a lot of cover to throw to or to throw a jig to or something like that. So these power fishing baits are great baits to cover a lot of water and find fish. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Remember to like and subscribe, and until next time, keep fishing hard.